This is Carrie from carriestamps.com. Today I want to show you a card that I designed to be stepped up a little bit. You can make a really simple card like this that says thanks, and it's beautiful because that's a beautiful image. This card has some stepped up parts to it. So I want to show you how I did some of these things on this card. So you can tell on this card I've done some stamping already. I stamped the Swallowtail, and I did that by inking it first with mint macaron, and then I dabbed the edges of it with my Lost Lagoon. So I just direct to stamp, did some of that around the edge. And then it was really dark, so I stamped it off and then stamped it on there. So that gave me the lighter butterfly. And then I've stamped the word thanks on there from the stamp set Another Thank You. And then I did some sponging, and I did some double sponging. So I'm going to start with the mint macaron, and I'm going to sponge really what I would call deep. So I'm not just doing the edge, I'm really letting the ink go really far in. And then we'll do another layer of ink with Lost Lagoon. So these two colors go really good together. This time I'm not going to go so far in, I'm just going to do the edge. And it just focuses your eye right on that butterfly. Okay, so now that I've done all my stamping and my inking on this one, I want to get this second butterfly. Can you see on the card base? There's another butterfly, and it just gives it a 3D look. So how I did that was using my Stamp-A-Majig. So I want to make sure that my card does not move. So I'm going to put a little piece of tape on the back of it and really line it up on my grid paper, square it off. I know I'm straight there. All right, then I'm going to take my imaging sheet and my little holder. This is the two pieces for the Stamp-A-Majig, and my Swallowtail stamp. I'm going to ink that with the Lost Lagoon. Okay, and then I need to stamp it on my imaging sheet. So I've stamped my Swallowtail down on the imaging sheet. And it's not going to get a perfect impression. That's not really what we need. We just want to line it up with this one. So I'm going to lay the one down that I want it to line up with. And then I'm going to take my imaging sheet and line it up with that butterfly. And when I'm totally off. There we go. When I get it where I want it, then I'm going to hold the imaging sheet and then go carefully. Let's get that back. Pull that out, add back the T. We'll add some more ink to the stamp. And then when we're ready to stamp, we're going to hold the T, remove the imaging sheet. We'll see how this turns out. And then you put your stamp in the T, and it should go right where the imaging sheet was. I think I might have got it off a little bit. And then you can line this up. Then what we're going to do is add the other layers. So I have a butterfly that I've stamped from the Butterfly Basics, this butterfly in Lost Lagoon. And then I used the coordinating framelits and die cut it with this. Okay, then I made a top layer for it using the Bold Butterfly framelits, and then you can mount the two together. So I just glued it right on top. All right, so I'm gonna first add, oh, let me get that tape, all done with the tape. I'm gonna put my doily down. These are our new selection of gold and silver doilies. Just a little bit of glue there. Add that. And then in the center of this, I'm going to dress it up with a little embellishment. These are our blossom accents. I'm going to use mint macaron with a glue dot. Okay. And I'm going to wait to stick them on because I have one more technique I want to do that I learned at convention. It's glitter splatter. So what you want to do is take a little dish you don't really care about, put a little bit of glue in it, and then a little bit of water mixed with that. And then you're going to take your paintbrush and splatter however much or little you like. So I've just splattered that glue water mixture, and then I'm going to sprinkle on some Dazzling Diamonds glitter, and it should stick to all those little wet glue spots. And then I like to give it a little extra tap there. So now I've got a splatter of glitter on there. Pretties. Okay, my butterfly is going to go on with dimensionals. And then he'll look like he's going to fly right off the card. You want to give that glitter time to dry. Okay, so then I'm going to mount this to my card so it lines up with that butterfly. And I'm going to mount it with dimensionals. And so since that one's not dry, let me bring back in my finished card. And you can see my glitter there. And then I also added from on the back, before I mounted it down, just a little bit of the mint macaron lace trim to really dress up the card. Thanks for watching, and I hope you try the splatter glitter technique. It's super fun. You could do it with all different colors of glitter and really dress up your card. Take it up to the next level by splattering some glitter on.